Hi, I'm Melissa and happy day. It is currently Friday, but maybe it's a different day for you. It probably is because it takes me a couple days to edit these. I am a part-time eBay reseller. My mom is full-time. She is Lavender Clothesline, and she's been doing this for so long, and I'm so proud of her. I was just vacationing with her and her new husband, Roger, who have been almost married a year in June, with my husband, who is feeling better. And so this is the first time I'm shipping, I think, since we get home. So we had an excellent time, went by way too quickly. We're gonna start with website orders because we only have one. And then we might jump to eBay, and then I'll go back to some fairly exciting news for me and perhaps other people who want supplies. So stick around for that. This is meant to be kind of a longer video. Just in the background is your listing, your editing, shipping, just to give you a little bit of motivation. I use FruFru. You can see some of the FruFru. I have a lot of it thanks to some viewers, and you don't have to do this, but I very much enjoy doing it. My life feels more complete with the FruFru. So I am shipping to Kelly. Hi, Kelly. She was a Patreon member, and so she ordered 50 sheets of tissue paper and 120 mailers. So 100 of the regular size 10 by 13 and some of the larger size 20 of those. And I always throw in a few extras, but I'll just pull out some of these, obviously not all of them. You get a lot of different kinds of poly mailers. There's some brights, there's some pastels, tie-dye is falling out. Of course you are tie-dye, stay in there. You can see some of them are more childlike, some whimsical. This is the summer lot, I would say. And they're from a lot of different companies. You really get a good feel. This one is very thick, for instance. This one is thick. This is a little bit thinner, but they all work beautifully, and none are like a second quality. And that's just some of them. There's a ton in there. So there's 100 of those. And then the bigger ones, I tried to add a nice selection. This is, I don't think this is the biggest. This might be the biggest. And it's pretty big. I'm 5'8", and you can see pretty big. And then some still bigger ones. And that way, you know, if you're shipping a throw pillow or a coat or whatever, there's a good variety here, and it allows you to have some of every print. I know you can buy them cheaper on Amazon. Not necessarily a whole lot cheaper, to be fair. 100 decent quality poly mailers is probably going to run you about $15 if it has a fun print to $20. Some of them are $25, and I sell mine for $29 shipped, and you get the 20 larger ones. So if you like a variety, it is also nice because if a package gets lost and you remember which mailer, you could just take a picture if you're not filming. You could have the mail carrier look for the one with the orange slices or the bright yellow one. So it's just a little helpful. Then the 50 pieces of tissue paper. She didn't have a preference, but I did these for her. I have these in lots of 10. Mostly my husband folded them. We have the aqua floral, the watercolor splash, the neon purple flowers, cacti, loose end papers. This one's a little bit of a darker print, but still kind of summery. My favorite, the dots. The blue one that probably describes my personality best. My favorite one. The butterflies, such a pretty print. And seashells for summer. So those are the, let me make sure she has 10 here. Yes, the 10 she got because, again, she got 50. And these are $30. And Jilson Roberts sells them for, I think, $80 for a 240 lot, which is much cheaper. You do not have to buy from me. But if you only need like 24 pieces, they sell them for $24. And for $30, you get 50 pieces, 10 prints. So, and just a few extras for her. So we will do that first. She lives in Oregon. And I know this is going to probably not fit. It's not gonna fit in flat rate mailer. 5 pounds exactly. So let's see how we do this. 5 pounds, this will probably go in a 12 by 15. And my envelope is too small. The minimum, oh, I put the 5 pounds in the length by width and I put 0. Okay, so 12 by 15 and it is 5 pounds, 0 ounces. Let's get the rates. Now this is on pirate ship because I'm using my website to ship, so it's not through eBay. They don't give you the discount. So priority mail is $13. Her cost, what did she pay for both of these? $30 and $29, so she paid $59 exactly. I don't know if Oregon doesn't have any taxes or the website doesn't charge taxes. It doesn't matter. I'll pay taxes on my end. So $13 includes shipping. But Ground Advantage will save pennies. It is $12.79. UPS saves another $2, but then I have to drop it off at UPS. And our closest UPS is going to take me probably 30 minutes round trip. So we are going to go priority mail and put in this cherry yellow one since I had mentioned that. Some other mailers. I keep about, I'm gonna say 50 prints of poly mailers because I go through them rather quickly. She got some thank you cards, some postcards, some inspirational cards. So she'll be good for a little bit. Thank you, Kelly. Today it is gorgeous out. It's Florida. I live in about an hour south of Tampa. We have not been to the beach yet. We did go to the pool yesterday for about, I'm going to say 10 minutes. It was really windy. It was sunny and not cloudy at all, but just intensely windy. So as long as we stayed in the heated pool, we were fine. We have a community heated pool. But as soon as like you got out at all, it was so chilly somehow. It was like 90 degrees and sunny, but the wind totally killed it. So there were people over there and we went through the whole like, take a shower, get all the oils off of you, spray with sunscreen. And then we realized like, we are going to be cold. So we were there for no time at all. I'm sure the people were thinking like, what's happening with these people? They get in, they get out. But I didn't want to freeze. But today it's gorgeous. I am hoping to get to the beach before my surgery, which is coming up in about 2 weeks. It's a little faster than I realized. But next week I go to the hospital for pre-checks. The secondary week, the week after that, I go for something else. And then June 4th, I go for surgery. I'm having my appendix out. And then my gynecologist, who is married to the appendix doctor, convenient. I picked the wrong label. We were doing 4x6. We'll be looking to see if I need a full hysterectomy or what's needed. But good news. Close your eyes if you don't like the word VOMIT. It's been about 3 weeks since I have done that. So that's really, really good. Thank you so much, Kelly. I hope you love everything. Okay, that was heavy. Oh, and if you've been watching my videos, I was like, I have one of my followers, Kim, followers, is that the right word? Sounds very cult-like. Kim had sent me, one of my subscribers, I guess, huge amounts of wonderful shipping supplies, and she sent me chalk hearts and different things, which I think I put in my fall supply, so I don't have them. And then magically we had a piece of chalk and I have spare, and I'm like, where did the chalk on the front stoop come from? Like, I was just thinking I need chalk, and then the next day a piece of chalk, which is literally perfect for what I need it for. He said it was our inspector. So there's my magical chalk fairy. It was my inspector. We needed an inspection for health insurance here. Okay, next item, wipe the chalk off, is a blue salt. Love this fabric. I have 2 items today that have such nice fabric. I own some blue salt pieces, the pieces that came for like $10 to $12 with stains, but I don't care. And then the nicer pieces I am selling. So I'll put in a picture of this. This sold for $28. I sent Lori a best offer and she paid, let's see what she paid. I think $5.99 shipping. We'll go to the next screen. I already took a walk this morning. Let's do cats. Is this going to be big enough? It won't be. I need a secondary sheet. The party cats. Except if these were real cats, they'd be like climbing or sleeping in the sun. They wouldn't just be perfectly staged in a spaced out row wearing hats. Unless you have a really well-behaved cat. Where was I going? Oh, I walked this morning. I have been trying to get out a little bit more. We'll probably go to the beach maybe once or twice before my surgery, because once I have the incisions, that'll be it for a little bit. Depends on, it could be a month, it could be 6 weeks, we just don't know. It was nice. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6:30. The sun was up. I just went out, slow, leisurely walk around the community. I've been trying to do that more, and I am so glad I have no residual pain or issues with my broken ankle, which is fully healed. Okay, what color shall we go with? We could go pink on pink. We could do this bright orange. That's kind of fun. Do I have orange? I have it over there. I think I have one open. Yeah, I think that'll match well. There we go. We will put an eye mask. Lori is in California, and it looks like it's her first time buying from me. So hello to Lori. It's defaulted to the wrong printer, so who knows why. And so we will choose a different label. And what goes with cats? Roses? No? Oh, I like this with the cats. I know that's not a perfect match, but this has like confetti in the background. I like the pink hearts. Pink hearts it is. Good. Don't fall out. And cards, I always include inspirational cards. They are inexpensive. If you want to get your own on Vistaprint, you do not have to buy mine. I just include a ton of different cards. This one has a more fun feel. That would match. Do we have any of the sprinkle confetti? Yes, we do. And that would definitely match. Okay. So we're going to go with kindness is free. Sprinkle that stuff round like confetti, because the cats have confetti, and that one is a blank one. And then you have done enough to be loved, and that one has the bright print. But both of them match nicely. And she did pay $5.99 shipping. This mailer is a thick one. I don't know the mill on some of these, but I think the cheaper mailers are usually 1.5 to 2 mil, which is like the plastic quality. Like garbage bags, cheap garbage bags are usually like 1.5 to 2. Our community, if you're just sending out garbage bags, requires 3, because we have crows who are very smart. or double bagging. So I know this is probably at least a 3 or a 4. It's nice. Thank you to Lori. Next up, we have, who do we have next? We have some fashion jewelry I'll package next. This is headed to somebody I do recognize. This is headed to Cynthia, but I want to check to see if Cynthia ordered another item. Go to orders. Nope. Just want to make sure. So this is a lot of costume jewelry. Some brand new. This has like little butterfly wings, kind of like a hammered brass look. This necklace, it says Jewel Cade, so it is branded with a little bow, which bows are so in. A little heart charm bracelet. It says Friends Forever. We have a watch paperweight in a heart shape. I wonder if I put hearts. I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. There's a lot of hearts here. This one's longer and corded. We have a lot. Oh, this one's really pretty. There we go. It has like a faux black onyx kind of look to it and like a lariat. Another bracelet. This one says Faith with a little crystal. This is, you could turn it into almost anything. Oh, the silver's nice on it. Not too scratched up. Girly girl. Another heart necklace with some crystals. Another newer necklace. This one matches exactly this one. Paparazzi. This would be pretty layered. This one has daisies. Could you layer those? I don't know. I don't wear jewelry, don't trust me. This one feels a little bit more vintage, maybe like 80s, and has rhinestones. And it looks like it's branded too. Claire's. And then the last one, maybe the last one, is a 3-strand kind of purple and brown with like a faux smoky turquoise and some aurora borealis. Really pretty. And for all of these, she paid, scroll back up here. How much did you pay for these? How much did you pay? I have my windows wide open, so my screen is reflecting a lot of that light, which does not make this easy on my eyes. $19.99, but she had a 20% off coupon, which I should run another 20% off sale so I can ship on film again. Not like someday, but again soon. Okay, so I'm just going to roll these up a little bit. There's so many that I don't want them to get tangled. Oh, here's another one we haven't seen. This one's really pretty. This one's like shades of brown. Really nice. And like a gold tone thin chain. It's like a little bead floating. Delicate. I like it. Just a little pop of color. I really like this bow one. I think that one's my favorite. I just saw poly mailers that I might buy that have bows on them. I was very excited about it. Well, this one's a double cord, I think. How are we wearing this? I don't know. I'll let her figure that out. Okay, we'll use that. We'll do another one. Not all of these will get, this one might though, get twisted up. Some of these are too chunky. And we'll be putting those in a nice aqua box for her. I'm gonna take out this padding just to make sure I can fit them all. And then we can put the padding on top. I don't think we need the padding. I think that's going to be good enough. I am going to secure it with some more bubble wrap. I know. I really want my items to get there safely. And this box is, once she opens it, it'll be fine, but it might explode in shipping. There we go. And now let's wrap it. What shall we use? What haven't we used in a while? About the bright flowers. It was so fun to pull out all of my supplies. Bear set up tables and I had them probably for about 3 days out and trying to mix and match and make sure everybody got the same amount of everything, but with a little surprise and pictures for my website. It's a lot of fun. One of those days we did our air conditioner capacitor. I kept calling it flex capacitor because I heard that on a movie, and then Bear said, no, that's not the thing. But it is capacitor. Capacitor? I don't know. Went out, but thankfully it was a cooler day, so it was only 85. We usually have it on 73, 74 here in Florida, just so I don't sweat to death. Okay, ribbon. Let's use some fun pom-pom ribbon. That'll be so fun on that package. And it's really hard to tie a bow, like a noticeable bow, but we will attempt one. Especially, I don't know if she's even gonna know. I mean, it's not rocket science, but like where to pull. It just kind of looks like that. There is a bow on there. Let's do, she is a repeat customer, and I don't know that she's seen the new cards, which say do it miserably, which sounds like a terrible thing to write, but it says I'm proud of you on the corner and you are enough on the back with some stars. And it says do it happy, do it sad, do it angry, do it heartbroken, do it excited, do it energized, do it tired. If you have to do it, you do not always have to be happy about it. And let's give her, she's seen so many of the cards. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. With a little hi on the back. And I'm guessing she paid about $5.99 shipping for this. And ship order, Cynthia is in Virginia. I also have to go thrifting because I am down to probably under 20 items, definitely, maybe 10. And they were 10 I just hand wash. A few cute, really toddler baby shirts that were vintage. Shall we give her the fun? People told me what this was. Definitely frogs, based on a character. I looked it up. Who looks like this? Guessing that character's trademarked. So these are knockoff frogs. Sorry, Cynthia. I can't afford to do the real frogs. Plus, I'm guessing they don't make polymailers because it's a cartoon. Put some stickers to really get the sides down on that. Thanks. Okay, next. We are shipping a hat in mid to late. Where is this going though? Nebraska. Okay, going to Ezra. It has wire ears. And this is the My Hero Academia hat with bendable ears. And then I threw some words in. I don't even know what they mean. I just probably Googled this hat and then copied everybody else. I guess you could turn it up. And then the ears bent like completely. They have wire, like thick wire in them. So it's really cute. It seems well made and has that on it. And I've had this for a while, probably came from the bins. So I paid maybe 50 cents for it, and I sold it for $8. Easy to ship, easy to store, easy to list. I did sanitize it with a spray, and they paid $4.99 shipping. So what goes with this character? Probably nothing I have. Oh, I do have confetti. Do I have confetti? I need to give myself more confetti. Because that would have been good. We'll do birds. Birds are cute and summery, and they might not care. Oh, I even have half sheet, which might be enough. We have songbirds, and they are very aggressively singing. It must be, that's not gonna work, the time of year. Don't mind them as much as the, I honestly, I'm just gonna pick one. Just pick this blue one and go with it. Okay. We have love bugs, which are in season. And I went out to look at the garden. I really thought I would just take to gardening. I had all the confidence, should not have the confidence. Don't know what installed confidence in me. And I went outside and they were like, all the bugs. And I was like, oh, yikes. So I sprayed them. I just used water, and then I used Dawn dish soap to just like scrub everything down. And then later that day we had the air conditioning person come out, and I'm like, there's a ton of bugs around, and he's like, they're just love bugs. Like, and they're not cicadas, so I'm not complaining. Those poor people who have cicadas. If you have cicadas, you win. But there were a lot of love bugs. And then I sprayed some ant spray just everywhere I could on the cracks or whatever. But they were all outside. They weren't doing anybody any harm, I'm sure. Green would look nice with this, like a really grassy green. There is a little bit of green. I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Get really close. I think that's a good match. As it falls where I can't get it. We got it. And that seemed to either settle them or tell them to go live at the neighbor's house, because I wasn't able to use that front door. And that's where my mail is picked up, and I do not, well, that was quite the wreck. I do really like our mail carriers. Even if I didn't like them, I wouldn't want them to have to just walk through swarms of mating bugs. But supposedly, they don't do too much harm, and they leave within a few weeks, so just won't go outside for a few weeks. Now, we'll do the I Am Enough card, and let's do that card. My classic I Am Enough, which I am reading I Am Enough, but you are reading You Are Enough. And then stay close to people who feel like sunshine. And a polymelon. That's big enough. That should be big enough. So at some point, next week, we'll have to get to the bins. I could go locally, but the bins is always the best value for my money. Maybe a couple times. That way, I just don't know how long it's going to take to heal from surgery. I know appendix is like a week. Okay, 6 ounces. $4.47. If you've had your appendix out, let me know. since they're doing it as secondary surgery, I don't know what the first surgery is yet. It could be a month recovery if they do a full hysterectomy. It could be 2 weeks recovery. It could be a week recovery. So I want to have things here if I'm in bed and feeling well enough, if I'm well enough to stand to take pictures. I just want to have all my bases covered. We finally ran out of, but I think I have more. Let's see if I have more. I have 5 more rolls, but only 1 for the bigger one. And then we'll see. I usually buy the shipping labels in like packs of probably 20 or so. So down to 5 rolls. It's impressive. Did I do it right? Nope. There we are. That wasn't hard. The last label just had a little bit of a misprint right on the scan. Thank you so much, Ezra. I hope you love your hat. I don't know how cold it is right now, so they might have to save it. Come on. Have to save it for a while. I don't know how cold it is in Nebraska, but they might have to save that hat for a little bit. Okay, next item is an item I purchased last time we were at the bins or the time before. We went like back to back. And it is in a Wisconsin cheese box, but I might use a different box. I might use this box. It's cute. Alicia purchased these for $12. I sent her an offer. And it looks like she paid $5.99 shipping. Let's see. $5.99 shipping, and she is in West Virginia. She is in West Virginia. I think I know where you live. That's not creepy at all. Huh. Determining if I know this exact town in West Virginia. I think I do. I do. But these are wrapped in like a little box. They're kind of all wrapped up perfectly. So I think I'm gonna leave them in this box and then just wrap the box a bunch of times. Nope. Nope. Let's go with the seashell. They're little bubble fish. Seashells will be cute. I can't believe it's not even Memorial Day. With how nice it's been out lately, it's really started to feel like summer. Here at least. Encouraging that I have a lot of summer to go after my surgery, so hopefully we can get to the beach a bunch. We didn't go last year too much because of moving. The back, nope, I need ribbon. You can go yellow again. I don't think I need that much. So this year, hopefully we have some more time at the beach. I had a dream we moved to an exotic island. And what exotic island, I don't know. I just kept saying, this is quite the exotic island. Like over and over and over in my dream. I was pretty glad about it. It did take us, we had to use a boat to get there. We used a pontoon on vacation. And 3 out of the 4 of us stepped onto the floating dock and immediately Roger said he gets motion sick and I get very motion sick. I had Dramamine and prescription meds on me. I just carry them everywhere. Never know when there's just an elevator or you're just gonna be in the car. I'm gonna put more bubble wrap around this. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to use this. The homeowners that we purchased the house from left a lot in the house, and there was a big stack of these, and I'll never use them. So we are going to use them as bubble wrap. Seems like a waste of an envelope, but for me, if I'm not going to use them, I might as well use them where I'll use them. You get it. Okay. But nobody wound up taking the Dramamine, and the world stabilized, and then Roger and my mom and Bear ate. I couldn't believe it. Roger finished all of his sundae ice cream, but my mom didn't eat very much. And Bear had some, he was keeping pace with Roger for a while, but he gave up. It's a pretty big bowl of ice cream for $5, but we did take the pontoon across. And we were all like, ooh, let's not do that again after ice cream. Let's give the reversible, who's this going to? This is going to Alicia, in West Virginia. The reversible card that says, if it costs you your mental health, it is too expensive. And then you are enough, which is now on the ground. And you have done enough to be loved. Great. Think it has enough packaging? I don't hear any of them, so we're good to go. And this is fairly lightweight despite everything I put in there. Fairly lightweight. Feeling so productive. 6 ounces rounded up. My cost is $4.43. Today I will I sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, and they left money under the mat. So I wasn't going to go outside with the love bugs, but I told them to leave it in the mailbox, and they decided to put it under the mat and brave the love bugs. So I have to go get that, and then I should spray the weeds that are coming in, but it might be actually too warm. So if I'm staying inside today, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's the question. Probably some eBay. Thank you, Alicia. Maybe I'll finish up listing what I have here. We just cleaned and dusted. I'm so excited Kelly got this. I'm not going to open it up because it's all folded. I got a really, really good price on a ton of Barefoot Dreams in really good condition. I think they were all large, extra large. And the first one sold, I just listed these. It feels incredible. If you really like Barefoot Dreams, I have them listed, I want to say somewhere between $35 and $45, but they're like the heavier, longer ones. Some of them have trim. They're really beautiful. I think they're all large, extra large, but I probably have about 10 or 15 of them. And these are usually over $100. It is their Bamboo Chic Light in the gray. And it's like a circle shrug cardi with sleeves. It's so nice. I'm so glad you got it, Kelly. If I lived somewhere else, I might have kept a couple. But I already own at least 2 or 3 sweaters and a lightweight jacket and a heavier jacket, so I don't need anything else. It does get maybe 50 some winter days. And then if I were to go out at like midnight or 3 a.m., some days it does hit the 40s, and occasionally we have upper 30s, but that's really, I just wouldn't be going out at 3 a.m. Okay, there we are. And I think we will do the lace crochet that Kim gave me. Love this one. And keep it nice and neutral. save that piece. Okay, what cards go with these? She will get one of the new ones, the Do It Miserably, and I think those. So let's put the Do It Miserably on top, and she got a You Are Enough as well. So, and you know this is my screenshot. All right, this is pretty heavy, so I'm guessing it's going to go Ground Advantage. And it might need a bigger bag. This one has dandelions, which I adore dandelions. Wish we had them here. Haven't seen any though. They do a really nice job with landscaping. And who am I to complain that we don't have something? We have enough bushes and flowers. My sister sent me, we've got gardenias on the side of our yard. Who knew? One of the many bushes that aren't holly started to flower, so I sent her a picture. I thought they were roses. Not roses, they're gardenias. They're bright white gardenias. Close to 2 pounds, so we will round up. And Kelly is in New York. $8.79. She paid $9.99 for shipping. Print. What is today? Maybe Bear wants to go to the bins today. We try to stay away from weekends in general, outside traffic wise, so we'll see. I might just try to organize my eBay inventory really, really well. And then list those few things I have left. Thank you, Kelly. It's a nice little pile of packages there. I forgot to upload the tracking number for my website. Did I do that? I did do that, right? I think I did. Who are these headed to? Kelly. Kelly, I almost forgot you. We need to put the tracking number in there. Okay. Though she probably got it from a pirate ship, but we might as well fulfill both the tracking number on the website and pirate ship. Okay. Now, let's do a quick cleanup, and I will be back to show you the new packaging. Hello. I figured I would pop in 2 more sales before finishing up this video for tomorrow. It is Sunday evening, and although I shipped Friday and yesterday, I'm feeling good, obviously. I had 2 more sales, and one of them was a pretty decent sale. And I figure I would show you the pretty decent sale. It is a blue salt skirt. It is just a long black tube skirt in a size 00, which is their like extra small, extra small. And I had been buying up these pieces from a few sources, including ThreadUp. And I think I paid about $12 for this one, which is higher than my normal price point, which is the bins, which we do hope to get back to twice this coming week. And this one sold for $90 minus 20% plus shipping. So pretty decent sale for, I mean, I didn't have to shop for it. It was delivered to me. So it was easy. Also, because I don't have everything set up, I have to clear some things for my bin. Bear has been playing some music with a metronome. Have you ever heard a metronome like for long periods of time? It's just like constant click, 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 but like there's not too much variation. Okay. this piece is on top, and this piece is actually 2 pieces, so that's not going to work. Ooh, we'll wrap it. Oh, I don't even have ribbon. You're gonna need some ribbon, guys. Gold ribbon? I've got gold ribbon. That's perfect. We will use the blue and gold. I was out in the garden today because Bear pruned all of the palm trees and collected them. And with surgery coming up, I figured I would at least spray the weeds. And that way we won't have to think about it maybe for a month, if we're lucky. And they're singing a retirement community today and did okay, he said. So that's good. He's been practicing a lot. He's starting a gig at a really nice restaurant a couple days after my surgery, which is not ideal for him. I'm sure I'll be fine. And he's right up the road, and we have enough friends and neighbors here that I'm sure I'll be fine in bed. But they wanted him to start literally 2 days, and it's every Thursday. So it's a really good gig. Okay, that's perfect with that little gold ribbon. And I have the Do It Miserably card, which matches, and the You Are Enough card, which matches. Not only that, the gold eye mask. Every single piece of this package matches. So we are going to need to come up with a blue and gold, which I don't have, poly mailer. I did order more poly mailers today. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I have no idea if this is focusing because I don't have my glasses on. Okay, poly mailers. I think we're gonna have to go with the unicorn one because that's the closest. Not bad. Does everybody agree? Not bad. And I went walking today. I slept pretty well last night. I almost never, like less than once a month, do I ever sleep more than 4 hours at any given time. Like throughout the whole night, I might get 4 or 5 hours if I'm really lucky. But last night I slept a total of about 5.5 hours, and one stretch was 4 hours, which for me is insane. So now I feel like I could conquer the world, or at least conquer the garden. No, I never felt that way. I really wonder if future me will appreciate gardening. I feel like I must. My sister's a landscape architect, gardener. She loves the outdoors. My mom, master gardener. My brother works outdoors. Loves. I mean, I don't know if he loves it. I don't poll everybody if they love, but I don't know. Okay. So this is going to Robert, but I think Eva, she said, or Eva. And she paid $5.99 for shipping, and my cost, this is very light, it's 8 ounces, is $4.43. I really wonder, I'm 44, if at like 54, 64, my brain doesn't think in terms of the future, because a lot of times I'm just in pain, and pain kind of, when you have a lot of pain, your brain isn't thinking of like a 5-year plan. You're just trying to kind of survive, which I've talked about in the past. But today I'm feeling well, so I'm thinking of future self. And I really wonder at some point I'll really enjoy it. I just can't imagine it. I don't know that I've ever enjoyed it. I would like to think I would. I even put on a really good podcast I've been listening to. I love quantum physics and how math applies in the universe, and just different equations and relative theory, and it doesn't matter, but and that was the best part of gardening. So I could have been doing literally, I don't know. Thank you, Eva or Eva. But I really hope my future self enjoys it, I guess. Or doesn't have to do it. Next, and possibly last, is this really pretty silver belt. It says MKMK because it is Michael Kors. And it is their size medium synthetic leather. Why did I put that? Huh, synthetic leather. Well, they did a very nice job on their synthetic leather. I don't really wear belts. I own one. I don't think I've ever worn it. I should probably take that out of my own closet. Speaking of which, I did try on a bunch of stuff today for summer. It's Florida, so summer's kind of year-round. And I put some stuff up on a local everything free Facebook site that I belong to. Buy Nothing, I think it's called. We're just gonna stick with this. Do I have any more gold? I don't. I have orange and yellow. We'll go with the birds. Nope. We'll go with the birds. Just a few pairs of black leggings. I own too many pairs at this point. And a few t-shirts, mostly black, and a few pairs of jean shorts. My brain always thinks, I don't know what part of me thinks jean shorts are comfortable or that I should own jean shorts. I think because my brain thinks, oh, they're a classic piece. I should have jean shorts. I hate jean shorts. But I did keep one pair. So I gave away, I think, I don't know, 6 or 7 pieces, maybe a few more than that. And the lady picked them up. Perfect. Perfect transaction. I didn't have to go out there. I didn't have to meet her. She lived right around the corner. Love my no-buy site on Facebook. It wasn't any brand names or anything. I pulled the pieces that I think I can at least get $15 for and make it worth it, but these weren't that. Now she has some new clothes and I have more hangers. We are using a fancy holographic thank you for supporting my small business, which matches the belt. Did not mean to do that, but there we are. And yellow, or I think we're gonna go yellow. The bright yellow. And I did update my website, which now that I'm realizing it, I edited this video already, so I'm just sticking this in the middle. So you haven't seen what's new on the website, but that part's coming up. And I did sell a few packages and sent invoices, but still have, I think, 17 left. We're going to do the same cards because they match. And the same mask. There we go. If I hold this up, it's gonna fall. There. And let's do the green bird. The green flowers with the birds. Nope, not that one. That one's too big. Very tiny. We'll go yellow. That one's fine. And Karen purchased this. Karen is in California. And she paid $17.99 minus 20%, I'm guessing. I still have my 20% on off sale on. I have a 20% off sale on. And she paid $6.99 for shipping, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. I priced it, but I don't know why I priced it that price. No, I can't do that. Can you tell this was spontaneous? It's not planning on doing this. My brain is still in the garden. 6 ounces. Also, I am wearing a new sweater that I got from Roger, that I bought from his store maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. He has some really nice stuff. I bought from him before, like maybe 4 separate times. And I really thought this was gonna fit my husband. It fits him. Are the sleeves way too short on him because he's 6'6"? Oh yeah, but if he does like this, it looks so good. But he's never gonna wear this. It's a Lacoste. I think it was like $9 plus shipping. It's cotton. It's so nice. It's like, I don't know. I really like it. My cost is $4.36. And I just slipped that on because I have like gardening clothes, which is just clothes with holes. $4.68. I don't even have to schedule a pickup. I can throw this in the mailbox, which will save my mail carrier a trip on a Monday around the front porch, which is perfect. Okay. Print. My next video should be us at the bins, or us after the bins. We'll see how Bear feels, but at least it'll be a thrift haul. I might thrift tomorrow morning. Bear has practice with a keyboardist that he loves. They love each other, so that's great. And then he's taking somebody to the airport or picking somebody up from the airport. He does that occasionally, not very often. But so I have the car. He doesn't need the car until late. So I might go thrifting tomorrow. That's the plan. Hopefully I'll get some more sleep, that nice chunk of sleep. Good sleep. Okay, on to the next part of the video. Okay, that is the end of the shipping video for now. I put together about 20 of these packages. They're pretty hefty, and I'll show you what you get. These are going to be $99. I priced everything out if you were to buy them from the companies, and it would be more than $99, and that includes shipping, and they are probably about 7 pounds. So, you know, if it's going down the street, it's not going to cost too much, but some people might be. It's 6 pounds across the country or in Hawaii. Okay, so you get 80 sheets, all Gilson Roberts tissue paper. If you've never had Gilson Roberts, it's the best paper I've found. It's better than gift wrap in my opinion because it's more malleable. It's easier to wrap things. It hides enough that you can't really see through most of it, but it is biodegradable, which gift wrap is too, but sometimes the inks aren't great or the finish isn't great. These are mostly really fast to go back to the earth when they get thrown out. A lot of people use these for decoupage. I want to open these so you can see how big each one is. They are 30 by 20, which again, if I stand up, I have to stand up pretty. They're pretty big. A lot of people cut them down. As you can see, I cut them a lot. So I'm including 80 sheets, and they are folded in 5s. You'll get almost every single sheet in here. All of the prints you'll get. I needed to double up or 1 or 2. So you will get oranges, cactus, watercolor splash, which has the pinks and the greens. This is mostly like a floral, a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of autumn, and I'll show you why, or year round, and then mostly summer, kind of. Southwestern medallions, the aqua and blush floral, the blue water, the seashells for the summer, the cats, again, birthday. It's not completely opaque, but you really can't see through it. The butterflies, the black and white you could do year round. You could absolutely go into Halloween or Christmas with some of these. The new fruit salad, whatever you want to call these, confetti. The dots, and again, these are all the same size. They're all large. Look how pretty that is. They're so pretty. The dark floral, the neons, my favorites, the birds. Is that what did I do all of them? Was that all of them? Was that 80? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Guessing that's 80. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And I don't think I duplicated in that one. Very rarely did I need to duplicate, but it might have just been 1 or 2 packages. Okay, then you will be getting 30 large mailers. I showed you those earlier. They all have prints on them. Some of them have handles, some of them don't. It's a really good selection. These are really thick. The pink ones are even bigger. I like this pink swirl. This one is a desert. And these are all the bigger sizes. Some of them just have 1 or 2 of the print, and some of the bigger sizes have more than that. You get the idea. Okay, so you get 80 sheets of tissue paper, 30 of the bigger poly mailers. I'm gonna keep going here. Just set these aside. Second bag. Okay, now the smaller poly mailers, I heard some people, they wanted more poly mailers in the bigger size. These are the smaller 10 by 13 that most people ship a lot of their clothing in. This will easily fit a pair of jeans if they're a smaller size. I'm sure you're familiar with them, but I'll show you some of the prints. The red and pink roses. And again, sometimes you'll get 4 or 5 of these, sometimes just a couple. Like this one, I only did a couple because I wasn't sure if your style. The pink hearts. This one is ice cream cones, more flowers. Love this print. This might be one of my favorite poly mailers. This is by Pack and Ship. This company does really well. Happy Pack, they're a little bit more pricey. I think their poly mailers are $100 or $30. So it's a little pricey, but they're good poly mailers. Here's a secondary. You can see the difference with the rainbows. Secondary rainbows. These have flowers, but they say, thank you for supporting my small business. Just a couple of those. Pineapples, citrus. It's like a watercolor citrus. This one could go into fall, but I thought it was summery enough. Fun little bursts. Yellow flowers, green flowers. Again, maybe just one of these. They're kind of a childlike print. Am I going? With fairies and castles. Just 1 or 2 of these. I believe in unicorns. Some cactus, frogs, blue daisies. I thought this matched the best, so I gave you probably 8 of these, maybe? You're getting 80 in total. 80? 70? 70 of these. Tie-dye. Blue elephants. Love this new print. I just got this in. Again, Happy Pack. And cheetah. And again, while you have every single print, you'll have like 90% of those prints. You might get a few extra that I didn't show, but it's a good selection of prints. Okay. Next up, the smallest bag. Still going. Save the extras for the end. You will get 120 of the cards. You'll get a box, either this box or another box to hold them in. And you will get every card I have except, well, no, every card I have. Okay, so there's like 10 to 15 of my most popular. Stay close to those who feel like sunshine. This one is blank, so you can write a thank you. This is what I'm talking about. This one's clearly a winter card that I've created. I designed all of these and used Vistaprint to print them. But I only have one of these because this is more of a summer lot. But just in case you wanted to keep them or see some of the summer cards, I wanted to give you a full set. Okay. There's more than a couple of these. I think there's probably 10 to 15 of the butterfly print. These are on a really pretty linen. Just a couple of these kind of farm-like cards. And they're flying. The classic You Are Enough cards. Another just extra card. I had some. Love this one. This one's my favorite. I redesigned it slightly with the glitter print that's, I think, new. It says, "We are like seashells upon a beach, beautiful and unique, each with its own story to tell." Love those. And then the back, "You are enough, you are so enough." The new Do It Miserably cards. Look at that shine. So shiny. It's like a mirror shine. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. I redesigned those. They have like a, I don't know what they're calling this Vistaprint, a metallic. I'm a little shaky, but I am trying to show off. I think that showed it off. The reversible cards, if it costs you your mental health, it is too expensive. And then they have this. This one's a little bit more like a darker card, but again, I don't know that you're going to use these. Just a whole bunch of other cards. Just for the summer, you could go into fall with these easily. You have done enough to be loved. These are embossed, so they have like a 3D feel. And then some of the more popular ones. Nope, there's another one. Sprinkle that stuff around like confetti. And this one is also embossed. So those are the cards. You're getting 120 of those. Wanted to make sure you had enough for at least 100 packages. The tissue paper, 80 of them. Some of them you can cut in half. The poly mailers, we're doing 100 in total. Give you a really good go at it with different sizes. The cards, 120. Some you might want to keep, some you might want to keep. Then some extras that I just threw in, a whole bunch of stickers. Some holographic thank you for supporting my business. Maybe, I don't know, 30 of those. Some smaller ones. This one also says thank you for supporting my small business. Maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 of each of these. And then thank you in gold. The gold's glitter. A few cards that, again, go back to a few of the other ones. These are like blank postcards. You'll at least get 4 of these, maybe more. This one goes back to one of the cards on the back has this exact design. At least one other thank you card. Some dark pink ribbon that I thought matched. Almost everybody will get this exact color or very similar color. I had enough to do all of those. Sheet mask, just for you. A few. I use these often. Twist ties, and they're fun prints. Just a few, I don't know, 4 to 6. I use these for extension cords. If you're selling like a curling iron or an iron, it's so nice to have a few of these on hand. Just a few of some extras that I use. So that is everything. Again, $99 with, I realize that's going to be out of some people's price range. Totally get it. But I'm selling the tissue paper, 50 sheets for $30, 100 sheets for $58. So this is 80 of them. I'll wrap this all back up. The poly mailers are usually $29 on my website, I think plus tax. Some of them charge tax. And you're getting 100 more bigger poly mailers. The business cards I usually do for about 17 to 18 per 100, and you're getting 120, and then all of the extras. So if you would like that, I have, I think, 18 left, and I haven't yet put them on my website. They're going to be $99, including shipping. I don't think you're charged tax on these. And when they sell out, they'll sell out. If they don't sell out, that's fine too. I can absolutely use them. I'm not worried about it. But I wanted to put something together because I know the monthly Patreon packages, the monthly subscription is no longer. And yes, I hope to get back into that soon. Maybe. It's a lot of work. So if you want them, they're there. If not, you got to see some fun supplies. And that's everything I have in stock right now. So I gave you all the best. We lost one of those of what I had. I figured I do have other prints, but they're not as fun as those prints. So I wanted to give you a good supply, at least 100 packages. If you cut the tissue paper, you can make it last longer. And I realized $99 is a lot. I'm gonna keep saying that, but some people, you know, it's up to you. Bear said put them together and let people decide for themselves, because supplies are expensive and you do not have to do this. Do not feel like you have to do this. Please do not go out of your way to buy this if you are struggling in any way. You're watching this is support enough. Don't feel like you get it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up. If I have anything on Sunday, I might make a separate video, or maybe into next week when I have shipping again. But as of today, we are up to date. Thank you so much. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are resting if you need the rest. I hope you will rest tonight if you haven't gotten a lot of rest and your mind has been busy, or your body has been hurting, or the world has been a lot, which we know it has lately. Take care. Bye.